Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft. Last episode we ended on, I think, we did this crate machine and the pads. Um, yeah, this crate machine. It's very ugly and very caveman-like. Um, I don't really like that. This isn't exactly like where I wanted it or what I wanted it to be, but I think what we might do is just um, open this up a little bit and then like just around this wall, just to make it a little bit more spacious, and then we'll cover all of this up with some sort of design. I don't really know yet. That's not today's episode though. Um, today's episode, uh, I kind of have a basic plan. Um, I have one secret thing I'm not gonna announce yet. We can get to when we get there. But I think first things first, I really want to make this house at least before day 100. And I think I got enough wood for that. I did a couple trips of wood, and then one thing I also did off camera was I made this, the elevator, which is kind of nice. It's not the elevator I want to use, because the one I want to use is the create one, but I don't know how that would look in here. Um, so I think we're just gonna start today off with some building, and I preferably would hope to get it done before day 100, but we'll see. Um, I'll just take some. And yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna save this for after. Why would we start this episode off with something boring and uninteresting to watch? Hold on. There we go. Alright, yeah, why would we start this episode off with something boring to watch when instead we could do something interesting? So this is the secret chest. Doesn't look like a lot. It's really not. Um, I literally this enchantment's pretty good because all I did off camera was go down to our mine and I stripped mine for literally like 10 minutes. Um, but anyways, today's episode, I think it's finally time. And if you don't really know what I'm talking about, then I'll let you in on some insight. This is probably my least favorite thing to do in this game. Oh, yeah, I can actually see my chest this time, but my armor doesn't show for some reason. This is my least favorite thing to do in this game, probably, and that is going to the nether. There's a couple things we need from there, a couple things that are necessary to move on, and I kind of just want to establish a like home area. This probably won't be like the final place, but yeah, I just want to make a little safe spot. Take off these iron boots. Make our corners redstone. There we go. And hopefully we aren't too laggy going into here. Oh, look at that portal. That looks super cool. Alright. Oh, we forgot one thing. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, we should be ready now. I got my golden boots, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't die. There we are. Oh, we got a crimson spawn. I can actually, you know what? Um, oh, what are these things? Okay, I forgot this was a modded playthrough. Oh yeah, okay. Need a door quick. Um, oh, we're dying to heat. Is it possible to like go back? Okay, we are not ready for the nether. I'm not really sure what the issue is. Is there like... Alright, we may have a problem. Alright, hello everybody. Um, I've taken the tough as nails mod off. Not because it's not possible. Actually, it's not even possible to progress. This mod pack that I built is classified as like a kitchen sink mod pack. And essentially what that is like, it's just a bunch of mods all piled together with like no linear progression. And because of that, it kind of makes some things impossible. So unfortunately I did have to take it off. But we're gonna make a checkpoint right here. But I had to take it off because there was just no way to get cool leggings or like cool armor in general. Um, there wasn't even like ways to get clean water. So that's why I've been drinking dirty water this entire time. So it was just some things were just not possible to do, and it needed to be just gone anyways. Oh, dude, these mosquitoes are awful. Get off me. Luckily, they don't do that much damage. They're just really annoying. I don't really know what they do either. Their parts do. They're just kind of gross. Ooh. Crimson was probably the worst biome we could have spawned in for this. Because there's a lot of deadly things. Um, some of those being just things that actually just blow up. Which is not good for us. Um, this is why I hate the nether. Literally everything can kill you. And just it being modded takes that to like a whole nother level. I do want some shroom lights. These might actually look nice in the tree. Just to give off the glowing effect. Um, this nether spawn wasn't too bad though. Kind of a lot of bugs. Oh, I hate the nether so much. Forgot that those explode. And there's just a bunch of piglins everywhere. Alright, I just want this nether quartz and I want to get out of here. Because we need this for a lot of create machines. Alright. Get us out of here. We are most definitely not ready for the nether yet. There will be a time here in a couple episodes where I feel safe enough to come back. but for now, I do not want to come here. There was a reason I wanted to go to the Nether and get the stuff I did, mainly just because I really wanted this Nether quartz. Um, because then we can start automating like sand and stuff, which was what we needed really bad. So we'll grab all this and grab these. I'm excited to get this main house done. I'm hoping it's before day 100, so I can get some nice cinematic shots in time. But we will start on this. I don't remember, is this just normal? Yeah, okay. We can actually just start with this. Open. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Like 90% of this build is gonna have the issue of water. Um, that is a barrel, but I'm not gonna put a barrel there. There we go. Like that. I didn't realize how many trapdoors there actually were on this build. Which I think do we have any? No. Alright. Make a couple of them, just for now. There we go. Okay. There we go. I actually need a lot of stone brick walls too. I have 2 of them to my name. Alright. Um, back after I made a little bit more progress. I really don't like. If I have one complaint about the Lightmatica mod I'm using for the blueprint, is I just really don't like the fact that it uses or I don't really like the yellow kind of blocks. Makes it really annoying. There we go. This is gonna be pretty annoying to build. Because like 90% of this is gonna be underwater. There we go. These are actually oak logs for some reason. I'm not really sure why. of starting to worry that if we'll be able to get it or not by the day 100 mark. It isn't like it's not gonna like kill us if it's not done by day 100. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have it done by then. But I mean, we're not doing too bad right now though. There we go. Alright, that should be everything. Or like the entire floor, hopefully. Yeah, now we can just focus on getting these walls up. There. And then I might use a different trapdoor for all these. I mean, that trapdoor looks good, but I kind of like the idea of having something a little different. This guy's is selling a weakening iron sword of the Frostlands and indigo jacaranda. Nothing too interesting, but thank you for your time, Marlene. Alright, and we need more spruce wood. Get our beams going across. There we go. Oh, I did not. Okay. I'm so glad I've been stripping all the wood. I did not realize I was holding my vein mining button. Uh, this whole base kind of just flashed before my eyes. I got really scared for a second. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at how this looks so far. Unload this. Oh, that looks a lot different than what I would have expected. Interesting. Okay. The inside's looking pretty good though. Just need to get some trapdoors. Alright, this actually isn't coming out too bad so far. Um, Definitely gonna need a lot more trapdoors though. Because I kind of have a plan for this. I kind of want to make like a dock uh, going out over the water and then meeting up over there. I think it'll be pretty cool. A little boat spot right here. And then yeah, this is where I wanted the path to connect is like right here maybe. I think would look pretty good. And then that way you have like the view of the tree. I might even like, I don't know. I might do something with the tree just to make it a little. I definitely need lighting on it, so it kind of adds to the build instead of like darkening it. I need to fix those lanterns too. Would probably be a good idea. There we go. Oh, this is actually supposed to be one more block up. There we go. Oh, that's why I did that, because then it's like hidden in the roof too. I forgot that these elevators can go through blocks. So, place all of our flooring. Actually, can we? Okay, we can. I just didn't want to like walk through any blocks and then just fall off the build. There we go. That is looking way better now. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do up here. Up here might even make a pretty decent enchantment area. Um, Take another look at it though. Load of schematics, unload. Alright, this is looking um, kind of just like a big chunk of spruce. You never realize how many like filler blocks you end up using. It's actually really coming together now. It's just gonna be kind of annoying to build the giant roof that I have on it. But yeah, I think this will look really good right here. Well, unfortunately, I didn't actually get to finish the house by day 100. I did make some really good progress though. Um, I got all these like posts up and all that kind of stuff. If we can go, it looks way better upstairs. We just need the roof on everything now. I have that side pretty built. I just need to finish this side. But now we have to do the roof. I think all of this is polished. There we go. These all seem to be blocks. I think next episode we're gonna mainly be focusing on some more create stuff. Because it's a really cool mod and I'm kinda at that point in the world where I need some things automated. And by some things I mean a lot of things. That's why I like create so much, because it gives so much like options in terms of automating things like blocks and items that are super necessary. I'm also kind of just excited to get into like the rail system. I'm gonna have like multiple cities and towns, and I'm gonna purposely like leave out the automation of certain resources in certain cities. So then there's actually like a reason for us to have to leave our home and travel to other places to get certain materials. I think it just adds like another layer of life to Minecraft. Because I mean, when you have to actually like hop on a train and take that train somewhere, it's just much more involved. I think I'm almost done with this first floor area. This first floor roof is pretty easy. It's the top one that's kind of more detailed. Alright, let's see how this is looking so far. Now that we have the first roof on. Um, Ignoring this for now, because I already know that looks really ugly. Also, we need to, I think I saw something where we can take the shears to these and like crop them at the length we want, so we might do that. But kind of getting a look at this so far. I was gonna see if I can't get up here. All right, let's try to take a little better of a look. Still can't really see it from up here. So I guess maybe we just, I mean, even if we can't see it from every angle, I still think it'll look good. We might do a little clearing up of this bamboo, which should help a lot. Uh, oh yeah, that's looking really good so far actually. Alright, I'm pretty happy with it. And then here I was kind of experimenting with the bridge out, and I think I could pull it off and make it look pretty good actually. But yeah, anyways, you can see what I was kind of starting to do with the bridge right here. And I think I'm gonna actually have it like go up right here and then connect down here. So, oh, maybe, you know what? We could go with like a slab right here. And then, um, maybe a block. Hmm. I don't know if I really like that. I think I'd rather have just this and then keep that kind of little gap because I think that'll look actually really decent. And then, yeah, this will connect all the way up over here. And then, yeah, can still have another little walk down. Yeah, I think that'll actually look pretty good. But yeah, anyways, it kind of just the tough thing about not having an exact plan for each episode is it makes it a little hard to make entertaining content. Um, I think that's kind of why I was slowing or started slowing down on Minecraft videos at least this week. Just because I didn't really have a plan. Um, it kind of seemed like everything I wanted to do required other things, if that really makes any sense. Like, obviously it requires other things, but I don't know. In my head it makes sense. Because like with the whole enchanting thing, I needed the space, but in order to make the space I needed enchants. I was just kind of stuck, but I took a little break and came back. This is also a couple days after. I didn't really mention that at the start. This is a couple days after recording the first episode. And I think that's all done in terms of, or at least until I need to do fences down here. But yeah, I kind of just took a little break and um, played some other games for a while. And oh, hello. I haven't really seen him at all this episode. Even when I was doing some off-camera building. This building wand makes life so much easier. There we go. I know usually quality of life mods, or at least like too many, is kind of frowned upon. But I don't know. I enjoy playing with them at least, just because they kind of make the more repetitive tasks a lot more simple. Hmm. I was kind of expecting to get this house done hopefully by, or I was gonna hopefully have it done by day 100. Um, but it kind of quickly turned into a way bigger project than I'd expected. Kind of another thing I'm trying to remember um, when I make videos is that I'm kind of, because like the point of my channel is to be like cream free, comfy, and cozy, and that kind of falls under a lot of different things in its own. I don't always have to just do, or I don't always have to have like speaking in my videos or anything for it to kind of fit that vibe. I kind of neglect to remember that part of being cozy is simply just like quiet videos for when you want to fall asleep. And I kind of have to remind myself that not everyone always wants to hear somebody talking 24/7. They might just want something easy to put on while they go to bed. Also, if there's anyone out there that um ever is interested in the world download or the mod pack, um I'm thinking I'm gonna release it after like we hit a certain subscriber goal. Um, that is even if I do hit a certain subscriber goal. Um, probably releasing the mod pack and maybe even a world download for it, like every certain amount of days, but the first one would definitely be after a subscriber goal. And this is starting to look really good. I'm starting to get really excited for how it's going to turn out. I'm going to try to refrain from using like any schematic mods or like any like Lightmatica um, after this build, just because it doesn't really get boring or anything without it, because I mean, I still did all of the work to build it. It just kind of feels a little lifeless, because when I'm like building the actual builds completely freehand, I've kind of just got a lot more creative freedom, I guess would be a good term for it. I mean, I just constantly have like ideas flowing through my mind, and when it comes to just Lightmatica, it's kind of just all brainless work. You're just simply replacing some invisible blocks. Let me get a look at it from up here. Yeah, that looks way better with the roofing on it. Alright, or the like trim. Alright. The house is kinda just about finished. Um Still got a couple small things to do, but it's pretty much done. Alright, let's take a better look at this. This is one of the mods I installed, is the free cam. Just so I can get better pictures of this. And that is looking really good. I'm actually kind of proud of it. We just need some lanterns, and I think we'll be good. We're gonna do a design for under the house, like under the water, and then we need to finish this bridge. But it's pretty much done. I think it turned out really good actually. Um, I was kind of thinking about it, and I kind of just might make this episode a like episode 5.5, kind of, because I don't really have time to do much else in this episode. Um, so I think I might just save it. We'll wrap this episode now and then make a longer, like episode 6, I think. Just where I can do like more stuff. Like I said, I'm just kind of out of time in this one. But I did get to finish the house. So next episode I think we'll do some create and um, detail up the house, and then maybe one more secret thing that I can't really say right now, but I have a good plan for it. And without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed. And like I said, I'm sorry for this episode being kind of rushed. Um, I just didn't really have a plan for it, and didn't really just, yeah, I just didn't really have a plan, like a for sure plan. But next episode, I will have one. Um, but I hope you all enjoyed, and see you all in the next one.